everybody, Sam here with some pre-show notes ahead of episode 83. If you submitted questions for a bonus action, thank you so much. That's going to be released here in the next couple of weeks, so you can keep an eye out for that along with our weekly regular programming. If you haven't done so, consider leaving us a review in whatever podcatcher you're currently listening. That 5-star review is instrumental for us to get new listeners, and we are so close to 7,500 downloads, so that would just be amazing if you were to do that for us. It's a free way to support us and the show. You can find us over on Twitter, where Andrew's dropping mad memes every week. Every Monday is Mad Meme Monday. You can also find us over on TikTok, where Will is dropping custom self-made content there as well. It's always good for a quick laugh, so we hope to see you there. You can find us anywhere at the Madness Table. With that, I will hand it over to Will and kick it off with episode 83.
Alright, so last time y'all were visited by Miss Pixon, and she was all upset, right? And she was like, "What happened to my son?" And you guys were like, "Big demon dude, killed him, turned him into these weird things," and then we just like kapow, kapow, kill him. And then when that was like done, she went off with the Miss Diggermatic. You guys came over to my house, the foamy mug, got some rooms, met my mom, went to bed, had some sick ass breakfast with me, and now we're going out in the big city. Let's do this. So, where you guys want to hit you first?
If we ever start like episode transcriptions, that right there is going to be Latin.
There's going to be
like the Lauren Ipsum, like
So bad.
Yeah, just a like Siri audio message before the recording. It's like, you may want to mute or skip the next 15 seconds.
Yeah,
you
right.
don't have to know what happened last time this badly.
Not that badly. At what cost?
If you stop listening to the podcast, we're sorry.
We understand.
So, where we headed you first, you guys? Clearly, we're looking for Nomi, but it's a big old city.
Well, you did say that you knew the place like the back of your hand.
And I do.
So you would probably know best where Nomi is. So maybe we just go there.
Okay, cool. Follow me, guys. Just try to keep up. I know I walk fast.
You heard the man. Let's go.
I imagine he definitely has a club foot. Like he's just like,
I know. I described it. He shuffles. He's skiffing, scuffing. Everybody knows when Jimmy's coming. He is no rogue. So he starts leading you guys north into the city, and he's like, "So, over that way, if you were to go in that direction, you wind up at such and such's house, and we keep going this way. Oh, yeah, that would head you back down to the Diggermatic Hall, and over here. Oh, hey, you know what? It's not the first place I would check, but my mama told you guys about it. Over here is the Speaking Stones. Is that someplace you guys want to check, or do you want to go to, like, my first inclination where she might be?"
Yeah, I'd like to take a quick look at the Sending Stones. It seems an interesting thing to see, if nothing else.
the Speaking Stones.
Ah, yes, sorry,
Starcom.
Speaking Stones. Yes.
Yeah, you gotta say it correctly, otherwise the Enclave might get a little upset. It's like a big deal religiously.
Of course. I would not want to offend the local enclave.
Yeah.
Now, Jimmy, obviously, as a resident of Blingdenstone, I know what they are, but why don't you explain a little bit more to the strangers what the Speaking Stones mean to the community?
Well, I mean, there's not a lot huge in the community. It's mostly to the Enclave, but, and he, like, straightens himself up, and he's like, so, over here, if you were to take a look over to your left, and he, like, leads you into this cavern, and you see that there are a very large circle of, like, stone menhirs, and basically menhirs are just, like, singular standing stones. Think like Stonehenge, but they don't have caps on them. But these ones are particularly larger and more boulder like. Menhirs tend to be kind of very long and straight. These ones are a little bit rounder,
and you can see that there's actually a couple of individuals in like kind of priestly robes sitting in the center here, and they seem to be deep in prayer. And he's like, "Oh, sorry, we're gonna be a little quieter here. So these are the stone menhirs. So I've been told they kind of like predate Blingdenstone. But like the Enclave thinks these guys were like ancient Caleb Tur, and they use it to like communicate with the gods. That's kind of like what happens in here."
Very good, Jimmy. Thank you for showing me this. A quick question: what gods are worshipped in this city?
Well, the one I know the most about, because my mama makes me thank him every day, because supposedly he blessed her with me, that would be Calordur and Smooth Hands. She's like, praise them smooth hands, Jimmy, every day, because that's the only reason why you's here, is because of his good graces.
Excellent. Thank you, Jimmy. Perhaps, yes, let us follow now your inclinations, for the location of our friend Nomi.
Oh yeah, no problem, dude. So up this way, we're going to go ahead and over here to the right.
He leads you guys through a couple other small pockets, and eventually you kind of get into a large area, and you see there's quite a few of the guards like training, getting together, talking. And Jimmy walks in. He's like, "What's up, guys? With the new posse? How's you doing? What's up, Ernest? Juices, where's my fucking money, man? I expect it back." "It's all right, dog. I know you'll get to me when you can." "What's up, Rockefeller? What's new? How them shoes treating you? Good? Nice. Happy to hear about it." And he like attempts to do some kind of like weird handshake with somebody and just like slapping their hands. He's like, "Catch you on the flip side, dude. I got important business showing these news guys around."
Truly a man of the people, Scylla.
Oh yeah, no, I swear, if Dorbo wasn't like here and like one of the originals, I'd be running this place. Over here we got like you can see up here, this is the Ruby and the Rough. It's like the temple around here. People get buried down below. It's like the old catacombs. Supposedly this is where some of the ghosties are. I don't know about all that. I'm no scaredy cat. And then he looks around like he's actually really fucking scared. He's like, but anyways,
I'm sorry.
The
spirits that were mentioned by Tappy are here at the Ruby and the Rough.
Well, that's what like some people claim, but I don't know about all that. I'm not into that silly sissy stuff.
If you are scared, I will walk ahead.
I'm not scared. Who said I was scared? I'm not scared. You're scared.
Scylla, are you scared?
I am not.
Yeah, I see you quaking in your boots. What's up with that? Why are you a scared cat?
I think Scylla walks toward him like menacingly.
No, it's cool. Listen, I'm sorry. You're not quaking in your boots. They're just not very tight on your feet, and they were just still shaking after you were taking your steps. It's no big deal. You should get some new laces on that shit. You know what? I know the best place for that. We can check out the Trader's Grotto. I bet there's some string and stuff for you.
Lead the way.
Please don't hurt me. Okay. By the way, you guys see Nomi in here? I'm sorry. I was so transfixed by your loose boots.
Did we see Nomi in here?
Perception checks.
I was transfixed by your loose boots.
I mean, haven't we all been there?
I don't want to say it, but he's got this thing with feet, it seems like. Rockefeller's shoes, Scylla's boots. Like, maybe he's like...
Who knows? Who knows? That or he's an idiot smooth talker.
25 on perception.
Wow, holy crap.
Nice. I had 23 and I thought I was hot stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
Imagine having a character with wisdom.
Gross.
You guys don't see Nomi in here. You do see a couple of regular, people kind of moving about, talking to each other. This place is definitely illuminated by quite a few of those caged giant fire beetles. And you see that there is one kind of young-looking priestly individual who's wearing different colored robes than some of the others you saw in the Speaking Stones. And he's looking a bit flustered as he's talking to some individuals there, and he's kind of like running around trying to kind of like set up a couple of altars, get some more lanterns out. But other than that, that's all you see, other than these a set of stairs that go down kind of towards the north, or I mean the northeast of this larger altar in the middle of the room.
Do I know this or know anything about this younger individual sort of running around?
No, you haven't met this individual before.
Okay. All right. Fuck him.
But you could roll. Any of you could roll like an investigation check if you wanted to kind of like deduce a little bit more about this individual.
12.
Investigation.
Yeah.
23.
Damn.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's
What you got there, Starcaller? Did you roll or?
I got a 14.
Okay. You think, Scylla, like this kind of reminds you of perhaps some of your people's customs back in the Deep Lake, some of those kind of more scholarly individuals that would kind of like attend to records or, that weren't out in the training yards. And you think that this is perhaps kind of like an acolyte, essentially, not fully a priest, but someone in training who seems to be like trying to attend to the temple, but is having a really friggin' hard time of it because so many people are coming in and like begging him of certain things, and he seems just absolutely overwhelmed.
It seems that acolyte is overwhelmed by the number of people visiting.
He'll get used to it. They all do.
I shouldn't like to stay here, I don't think. If Nomi is not here, perhaps we check out the trading grotto?
No, we could ask this small fella, and I'll go up to the acolyte real quick.
Okay. What do you say?
Acolyte, do you know the whereabouts of one Nomi Pathshedder?
This individual, he was like facing away from you, and he turns around and his head is still down, and he's like, listen, I'm very sorry, I'm incredibly busy, but Nomi is, and then he like looks up and sees you and his eyes get really wide and he's like,
Her location, please.
Right. Shakes his head. Nomi, Pathshutter. And he's looking around. No, she didn't come here into the temple today. I think she had to tend to a new collapsing in one of the tunnels to the north. Sorry, is it something I can help you with though?
No,
like whatever you need from her.
I seek her personally. We ought to help her in some endeavor. We will seek her at this collapse.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. My best bet, if assuming you don't know, and Jimmy steps up, he's like, "Don't worry, he knows. He's got me." And the guy's like, "Oh, for fuck!" No. All right, Jimmy. Good luck with that. Jimmy's like, "No problem, dude. Come with me, Starcaller. I got you. I'll show you the way. I totally know where this collapse is."
I'm gonna hobble up to the acolyte.
Yeah.
I don't trust that boy leading me anywhere.
Absolutely,
Tell me what you can.
should not. No. Yeah, no. Nomi went to the north, kind of towards the reception hall. I guess there was some kind of incident with the were-rats, and a new closure happened, a collapsed tunnel. There was the potential for some kind of attack last night, and so Digrammatics just called for the collapse of a tunnel. Keep us separate for the time being, I guess. No, she's there with the earth elementals. I think they're just kind of trying to keep it contained. Your best bet's to go through the Trader's Grotto to get there, though, from here.
Very well.
Very much appreciated.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck. All right. So Jimmy's like, all right, cool, guys. You ready for this grotto? It's like the coolest thing. There's so much stuff you could buy there. If you've got monies. I don't know if you guys got monies. I got monies. You guys got monies?
I have an acceptable amount of money.
Nice. Good. Yeah, how you guys make a living?
Mostly killing.
Whoa. That's like really hardcore, dude.
killing does tend to happen, but we are hired to do
Oh,
other
cool.
things.
Cool. So you're like mercenaries? You're out there like killing for the gold, doing what the big guy says, not to be messed with.
No, I struggle. Starcaller?
No, Jimmy, 10 out of 10. No notes. You got this.
I knew it. Thanks, my stellar intelligence.
And
Anyway,
I'm
guys.
gonna have Don's Edge just telepathically tap Scylla and be like, it's really not important that he knows anything.
Just tell him whatever.
I don't know. Tell him you're God. He'll walk away happy.
I think Scylla just struggles because she's like so against lying that she's like, it's just best not to say anything.
We've been in such a situation where Scylla just like sits quietly because anything she could say would either be unhelpful or a lie.
She just starts getting a nosebleed as she tries to talk to this fucking dimwit.
It's so painful.
And so he starts leading you guys north. You pass through the full encounters of the Ruby and the Rough, and you squeeze through some small tunnels, and then you come out into an area that is quite interesting. You see that there are numerous tents, pools of water, and you see that there's two different levels here, one kind of forming this Y-like shape, and then down below there are stairs that go to a couple of similar areas where there's more people kind of tucked away, conducting more business. And Jimmy goes, so this is like the trading, righto. Anything you could need, this is the place to be. Clearly that guy thought there was like some other place Nomi would be, but this is the place to look. Holy crap, wow, that's like, who is that? And he's looking over, and you guys see that amongst all the deep gnomes is this very tall, like very lean individual of a very like palish blue skin, more so on like the white kind of albino coloring, and it's because of the water kind of reflecting off of the different caverns in here that her skin kind of picks up this blue shade. She has a like braided mohawk and hair that sweeps off to the side, and a longer ponytail, and one side of their head is shaved, and they tower above everybody else in here. How tall are Scylla and Starcaller?
I should remember.
He is 6'2", I believe. He's a very stringy 6'2".
Okay.
6 even.
Yeah. So she's like right in the same ballpark as the two of you guys, compared to, you know, the rest of the deep gnome, who I think are around like 3 feet tall.
About between 3 and 4 feet.
Yeah. So she is head and shoulders above everybody, like you guys. And she seems to be kind of like haggling with one of the barters in here. But Jimmy's like, so, do you guys want to like do anything here, or do you just like, you know, want to go find Nomi or whatever? Because there's like some cool stuff in some of these stands.
I suppose it wouldn't help to gear up before we head into a possible conflict area. Let's see what there is for sale.
Nice. Well, I'll leave you guys to it. I actually have some business of my own to conduct. Just let me know. Holler if you need something. You know? Cool.
Thank
Peace.
you, James.
As Jimmy walks away,
Yeah.
you watch Hester's shoulders relax for the first time this morning. You didn't realize how scrunched he was until Jimmy leaves.
Nice. So a couple things you notice about the area other than what I've described. So all about you see the deep gnomes kind of sitting on them. I don't have them on this more detailed map of the area. There are what look like stone mushrooms dotting all over the area here. And people are sitting on them. Some are using them as tables. Some are using them as benches or shelves for like different goods. But you see that there are quite a few wagons carrying all sorts of different foods, items, different things like that. And as I imagine you guys are kind of like walking around the different stalls and whatnot, you all
actually hear a scream echo out, and you see everybody back away from the kind of northeast here. Like they start or northwest, they start moving backwards, and you look over and you see this individual, this deep gnome to the northwest, kind of above one of the traders, just start lifting up into the air, and they are like frozen in a state of like screaming, but no noise is heard. All of you roll me a perception check.
Yeah, what the hell? We can't just like go shopping, Will? Like,
Sorry, jeez.
I mean, we could go back to shopping. It would just be morally reprehensible.
it might be better prices.
Be like really awkward, just like shuffling under that guy. Sorry, excuse me, you're in the way of the
it
good
looks
stall.
like the last one. I don't want to miss it.
What's everybody got?
22.
22, nice.
19.
12.
Okay. It's hard to miss. As this individual rises up, you see this kind of like shimmering, and you notice this like fluctuation in the air there, and then you guys finally make it out. This gnome has been sucked up into a large gelatinous cube.
Ooh.
Oh no.
And then you guys are looking around as these crowds are fleeing, and you see a couple individuals move and then stop right up here to the northeast, and then one is running towards the south and stops as one down here to the southeast all of a sudden starts rising into the air, as well as two more gelatinous cubes appear, swallowing these deep gnomes. Let's roll for initiative.
Yes.
Whoa.
Cupid boys.
Yeah.
I can't roll a good initiative to save my life.
Oh no.
You know, Sam, it's the one thing that carries over on all your campaigns.
All of the games that I
you
played.
just roll dog shit for this.
Every
Oh
time.
no. All right, Sam, well, what'd you get?
4.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, that does suck.
Andrew?
Guys,
14.
Couldn't be me.
14. Brennan?
Also 14.
Who's got the higher dexterity?
I have a +4.
+5.
Ooh. Very nice.
I'm the striker.
Oops. And I gotta roll for the pale individual. They got a 10. And is there anybody else? Should I throw Jimmy in the combat?
No.
No.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I think you want to put him right right where
Right
I'm
in the
pinging.
cube? Okay, alright, yeah.
Yeah, I think he ran that way.
Jimmy's our guide, and he must be saved.
Jimmy is the key to all, and y'all just you're too mean to realize it.
He is the campaign.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are shallow as all hell, and I'm okay with that.
It's who the underdark has made me to be.
I created a character, or I created an NPC that I hated. It would be disingenuous of me to change my tune so quickly.
Sure. All right. So, first up in the order, we have the cubes, who have just risen or taken and swallowed up these individuals here, and they continue to just burn them alive with the acidic nature of their bodies. And these people take the first one takes 5 points of acid damage and is looking really rough. The second individual towards the northeast takes 7, and the one to the southeast takes 10 points of acid damage. And you can see these people are like starting to dissolve. You also see that there are different items and skeletal structures within these cubes as well. All right. They need to move because that's what they like to do. They are gonna start moving. Actually, I need to double check their movement. I think it's only 10 feet. Where'd it go?
speed is 15 feet. They start, this one that took up the first gnome starts moving south 15 feet and seems to be heading kind of towards some of the other individuals. The one to the northeast starts moving 5, 10, 15 and swallows up a second deep gnome. And this is getting close to that pale-skinned, mohawked individual. The one to the southeast is going to move westward 15 feet and start swallowing up another deep gnome. Next up, we got Starcaller.
Ooh, all right. So I'm gonna break for the northwestern gelatinous cube that has the single gnome inside of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of interpose myself between them and the rest of the deep gnomes. And from my position here, Will, I kind of like run, like kind of skid to a halt in front of the cube. Can I reach in and try to pull that gnome out?
Yeah, I think you can. Let me just double check here. Yes, you can take an action to pull a creature or object out of the cube, and you need to make a strength check.
Okay. Is that flat strength or athletics as well?
Strength check.
All right. Old school. Ooh, 18.
Okay, so you manage to pass it. You reach in, you grab this individual, and you pull them out. However, you're going to take some damage for reaching in.
It's all right.
You take 10 points of acid damage as it starts burning into your skin and your armor. But that gnome is out and now beside you, and they're just like... You can see a lot of their skin has been eaten away, and they're like, oh, thank you.
Run. And then I'm going to use a bonus action to do my daunting roar. And that cube is going to need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Is this to frighten, charm, deafen? What's the thing?
Frighten.
Okay. It is immune to being frightened.
Damn.
So nothing happens. It just stands there. Just
I let out a bellowing roar. It would appear they don't have ears. I would really start running now, if I were you.
And all the deep gnomes like around you were just like, they were already freaked out, and then you roared, and they're like, we're getting the fuck out of here. There's a lion. All right, is that the end of your turn?
That's all I got, skis.
All right, Brendan, you are up, and your mic is muted.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. I was just talking shit about Jimmy. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to... we got a couple gnomes in here, a couple gnomes in here. I'm just going to shoot... I'm going to pull the longbow. I'm going to shoot up at this cube furthest east.
Okay.
We are going to take advantage of all 3 shots I get.
Nice.
For this, so, and they will all be sharpshooter, because fuck it.
Jeez, okay. -5, plus 10 damage. Great.
That's a natural 1.
Oh.
Ooh. Roll me a strength check.
Okay. 11.
Okay. You feel like you almost pulled back too far on your bow, and you hear it start to like crack a little bit, but you stop just enough that it doesn't break.
Oh shit. Okay, second attack. The dice giveth, the dice taketh away. Natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so that is a D8. So that is 3, 11, 16.
So much math.
26 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, very nice.
Wow.
That arrow sinks in.
And then
okay.
third and final. Okay, we're going small here. 13 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. Minimum damage. 6.
You just did 26 points of damage. Like, you're good.
Yeah, I know. 16 points of piercing damage.
Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, it's you've put some pretty good holes into it now. Is that the end of your turn, my friend?
No, I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark the one to the northeast.
Okay. Great. Let's put a little marker on that. Let's make it red for the mark of the hunter. Next up is that pale, tall, muscular individual kind of standing in the area. You see they pull out a morning star that was hanging out on their belt, and they kind of let out this they actually pick up a small horn, and they blow into it and then yell just and run at this cube to the north that you have just put this hunter's mark on, and they are going to try and reach in and grab one of these gnomes as well. Just one hand thrown in there, strength check, natural 19, pulls out one of the gnomes and just tosses them back and just goes, run! And they are going to take 3d6 acid damage. 12 points of acid damage. Their arm is looking very red and raw. And do they have a bonus action that they'd like to do? They point over at you, Scylla, and they're like, get in the fight, scary one. And you get combat inspiration or a bardic inspiration, but you can use that from them as a means to roll for on your damage or attack roll against a creature. You can choose which one of those you want to use it on. And now it is from this individual. I believe it is. Let me double check here. Inspiration. Where are you? It's a D8, actually.
Yo.
Yeah. Okay. It is now your turn. What do you want to do?
Talking to Scylla?
Yep.
Okay. She will run up to the gelatinous cube that mohawked individual was just at, taking their cue, and she's going to get Caliburn both hands and attempt to hit this cube.
Okay, the massive icy greatsword coming in.
Do I need to worry about hitting the person in the cube?
No, this is a large individual and they are small. I will say that you're smart enough to aim your swing accordingly.
Okay, cool. Appreciate that. I'm gonna add that inspiration. I got
oh no. To
18,
hit?
Yeah, 18 to hit.
Oh, that's definitely a hit.
Okay.
That inspiration is
That
gone.
is 10 slashing damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And I did forget, I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark this cube for this next one.
All right, so we got 2 hunter's marks on this cube now. All right.
Let's go. 23 to hit.
Absolutely. You're cutting these massive swaths just like jello. Just
That one is 16 slashing.
nice. Another huge swath just gone. Bits and pieces of skeleton, rock, and other debris and debris are coming off this thing.
That's it for me.
Okay. We are now back up at the top of the order with these cubes. Let me just subtract all this damage here from Scylla. Make sure my hit points are accurate. All right. So the first cube to go is going to be the one all the way over to the east with Starcaller. And they are going to first use a pseudopod and slap out with you. So this, and let's see if I can hit you.
17 to hit.
That won't do it.
Damn it. Okay. The next thing that's going to happen is they're going to move forward and attempt to engulf you.
Don't like that.
So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, let's see what we got. Natural 20 plus by 25.
Okay, you manage to see this coming and you jump out of the way. You can choose which 5-foot square, 5 feet away from this cube you want to move to.
Okay, I'll just back straight on up then.
Okay. Great. The next cube up is going to be the one in between this tall, pale individual, Scylla, with the one gnome inside of it. It is going to try and pseudopod hit the pale individual. That is an 11 for 15 total. Does that hit them? No, it does not hit them. But then they are surprisingly going to move towards Scylla. Scylla, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, 8.
You fail, so you are engulfed by this gelatinous cube, and you are going to take you take 13 points of acid damage. Ooh. Now, here's a couple things about this. While you are engulfed, you can't breathe, and you are restrained. And you are going to continue to take more acid damage at the start of the cube's turn. You move with the cube as it moves. You can make an attempt to try and escape as an action on your turn, just so you know. And remind me of that, because it's the only action you can do while in there. Okay, next up is the cube to the southeast, who has 2 gnomes in it. They are going to take 3d6 damage. The first gnome, you see its entire flesh just melt away, and they are now skeletal.
Oh no.
Second gnome, same thing. Those 2 gnomes just fully flesh torn away from their bones, and they are both dead. Let me just go ahead and delete those guys. Sorry. And then this cube is going to move 5, 10, 15 feet to the west, trying to get closer to Hester. You are up, Starcall.
All right. Stalkar sees this gelatinous cube try to engulf him. He looks around at his allies who are in some measure of distress and decides it's time to get nasty. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast a bonus action, not raffle, but thunderous smite.
Nice.
Same spell we gave our good buddy just previously. And then I'm going to wind up and take a slice.
Okay, let's do this.
That's a 24 to hit.
Absolutely.
Alright, so let's find all the damage dice. Boop. And badoop. And let's go ahead and drop a Divine Smite in there too. I don't like this cube.
All right.
I like a double smite.
A double smite.
All right, so that is a fairly piddly. Just a 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
But then we get more fun. 7 points of thunder damage.
All right.
And 9 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And it lets out a huge, like almost like the ringing of just like the biggest bell on Earth, just boom, as this axe rips through, and the cube is forced 10 feet away from me.
Wow, there's no save, nothing?
Let me double check he's there. But I don't think so. If he didn't want the effect, he shouldn't have gotten hit. Oh, no, you're right. Strength saving throw.
Okay. All right. 17 actually.
All right, then it is a-okay. It is not moved, nor is it knocked prone. Not that it could be, because it is a cube.
Mm. Yeah, its form absorb like. Have you guys ever watched, like, I think they did it on Mythbusters a couple times, and like some of the newer shows where they test like Forged in Fire and stuff like that. They have like the gelatinous bodies, and when you see the slow-mo reels when like a bullet or like a sword goes through, you see the flesh like expand and ripple. I imagine that's what happens as both Dawn's Edge gets in there, the Thunderous Smite explodes, you just see this huge bubble rip open, huge chunks of gelatin just flipping out into the air. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, but then it manages to just come back into form, absorbing that and not be moved.
There's more where that came from, and I'll lean in for my second strike.
Christ, I totally forget every time.
It's a 25 to hit.
Absolutely. You guys realize this is a giant cube, right? Like their AC isn't high.
Pretty hard to miss. And a further 13 points of necrotic.
Woo. Nice. Okay. No smites on that one?
No smites on that one. We're gonna slow it down a little bit.
Yeah. You like this cube was looking pretty steady, and then you destroyed just about half of this cube with these two swipes here. Nice work.
You die.
If it could speak, it would be mad. All right, Hester, you are up.
Okay. We're still in a pretty public scene here, so I'm going to go ahead and take a couple shots at the cube that I hunter's marked. And we're going to keep up sharpshooter.
Ooh.
Okay. Sam, real quick, or hunter's mark is concentration, right?
It is.
And you took damage. Do you need to make a concentration check to keep your hunter's mark up?
12.
I think you are okay then.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Hester.
6 is 18.
Okay, you're good.
Jesus Christ. 7 to hit for the first one.
That's a hit.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it is, dude.
It's literally the broadside of a barn door, my friend.
Holy shit.
You guys want to know what the AC is? AC 6.
Hell yeah.
That's
It's a cube.
You know what is actually really funny about that?
What?
With sharpshooter, if it wasn't a critical fail, my natural one still would have hit.
Nice.
Ooh, max damage there. So 23 points of piercing on the first hit.
Smokes. Okay.
And then second attack.
You guys are the kings of burst damage.
Sorry, hunter's mark. So an extra 5 points there.
To the original hit?
To the first hit, yep.
Okay.
Right, because hunter's mark.
Yeah,
1d6 per hit. I have... Okay, that's different. So yeah, second attack is a 16 to hit.
Absolutely.
So that one, almost max again. 21 points of piercing.
Jesus.
Plus 2 more from Hunter's Mark.
Okay, this cube is like barely holding on to the forms of Scylla and that deep gnome.
And I'm just going to be strafing west to try to keep distance between me and that eastern gelatinous cube.
Yeah, the one that was moving in on you. Okay, yes. Nice, good turn. Next up is the tall, pale individual who runs around and is going to try and grab this gnome from this cube. So strength check, they make it. They pull this gnome from out of the cube and they like turn towards you, Scylla, and you can see that this is like a albino orc-like individual, and their red eyes turn to you and they're yelling something at you, and you feel empowered by the yells that they're giving you. You have bardic inspiration once again, but this one is just a regular one, so you can use it for an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, and that is a d8 again.
And that is their turn. They are going to stay right there. And Scylla, you are up.
Okay, so I'm restrained, right? But I can still take an attack. I just have disadvantage.
Is that what restrained says?
Yeah, speed is reduced to 0. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, and attackers have advantage.
Okay. I'm just double checking,
So,
seeing if it says
not being
anything
able-
else.
Yeah, incapacitated would be unable to take actions,
Yeah.
as opposed to restrained, which is just disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
You know
basically a
what?
grapple.
I'll give it to you. Yeah, why not? It's just restrained. It doesn't say you're incapacitated, so screw it. Let's go with the rules. Rules is written.
Scylla is inside of this cube, and she's still swinging her sword.
Yeah, this massive lopping sword.
I got a nat. Doesn't count because I have disadvantage. It wasn't at 20, but instead it is a 15.
It's still enough. You're in it. You're hitting it. You're carving through ever so slowly.
Imagine being inside the broadside of a barn and missing.
Yeah. I actually cannot miss. So there's really this is 15 slashing.
Okay. You carve through and you feel the ooze just and dissolve from around you, and you land on your feet. The cube is dead.
I think Scylla like slashes out with her sword from within it. It falls around her, and without stopping, she strides over to the next cube.
Yeah.
It's just like one motion, and I'm going to swing again.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 13.
Yep, it's a hit. It's only a 6. You're gonna be A-okay.
10 slashing.
All right, nice. You carve a nice big hunk out of it, and you can see it kind of turns towards you now that you have chopped into its body.
I forgot to do the thing, but bonus action, move my hunter's mark to this one.
Okay. Yeah, let's move. Let's get rid of these hunter's marks. You were the purple mark.
That's actually a very good call. Can I move my hunter's mark to the cube to the northwest?
I'll give it to you this time. Next time you forget, no.
Thanks, Boo.
Yeah, accept.
Well, I think isn't it like the creature has to die and then you spend the bonus action?
Yes.
Okay.
Technically.
All right. Scylla, is that the end of your turn, or you got some more going on?
That's it.
Okay. So you've run up, you've taken the slash after cutting your way out of the ooze. We're back up the top of the order with the cubes left. So the one on Starcaller is going to try to hit you with the pseudopod again.
Bring it.
What's
in
up?
the interest of being honest, should I have taken damage at the start of my turn?
No, I don't think so. Hang on a sec. On a failed save.
I saw this scene in the D&D movie. That's why I'm asking.
The engulfed creature can't breathe and is restrained and takes blank acid damage at the start of each of the cube's turn.
Oh, cool. That's convenient.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you're all
Move
right.
on. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I would have preferred it be on your turn, but
yeah,
whatever.
right.
Whatever. Yeah, he's gonna swing out. I think it was a 15, which we know is a miss on Starcaller. And next, they're gonna try to move on top of you. So I need you to engulf you. So I need you to make a dex saving throw, Starcaller. Can you dodge the wall?
I will try to make the save.
No, sir.
Yeah, that's
No,
great. It's fine.
Yusuf.
That's fine. Yes, there.
All right, you move back and you see Jimmy is like hiding behind the tent. He's like, "You can do it, man. I believe in you. You'll get eaten, but whatever that is,
Your words inspire me, Sir Jimmy.
that's all I try to do." All right, and he yells out. He's like, "Scylla, watch out!" As the cube in front of Scylla, the one to the far east originally, is going to try and swipe at you with a pseudopod. Nope, because of your insane AC, that was a 9 on the die, but it is going to try and engulf you. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Let's go.
Can you save this time?
I don't know what the save is, but I'm gonna add that D8 just in case.
Just in case.
15.
Okay, yeah, you manage to save, so it moves up. Go ahead and move yourself back 5 feet. All right. And that is the cube's turn. Starcaller, you're up. This cube has just tried to engulf you a second time.
You fool. You know not with whom you jest. And I'm gonna swing at them. It's a 19.
Yup.
It feels so good to swing with both hands again, Dawn.
It is true, you are in rare and fine form now.
13 points of necrotic, and we're coming again. How's this guy looking here?
It's looking rough. You carved about half of it off last time.
Alright. Alright, that's a 24, and we are gonna go ahead and pop a 2nd level Divine Smite.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
I would
Was
like
that
you...
66?
No, it's just
Hit
3d8.
Oh,
It's
3d8.
fine.
I'm sorry.
I keep forgetting to haggle for sneak attack. Come on, Andrew.
Oh.
Andrew!
I didn't have it, but like one of these days it's gonna work and it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah,
Wow,
that was
it's
the whole
almost
point
like-
of his rogue level.
It's almost like you took a level dip for
Yeah.
that sweet sneak attack.
I mean, I was just happy with the sweet expertise, but you know.
That's
We need
fair.
to remember to fight side by side, Andrew.
Yeah, we really gotta stop. Dividing.
Yeah.
You could encourage Jimmy to get in there. And
So,
he'd
you
get
know,
into you.
I don't.
The wording of sneak attack is that the other ally needs to be a threat.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm threatening. Shut up. You don't know how I am. I'm
You're
killer
thre-
on.
The only thing you're threatening, Jimmy, is the gene pool. Now get back behind the bazaar.
Oh my god.
Savage.
Oh my god.
is there
New
a
character,
demoralize?
same fucked up energy. Brennan's back, baby.
Yeah, right.
The character didn't really shift much, but inside.
Anyway,
He
that's
looks different. That's what matters.
He does look different. Anyway, that's 12 necrotic and 13 radiant.
Oof. All right, this cube is barely there, but it's still up.
Why won't you die?
It says nothing in return.
That's right.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I got nothing doing on this bonus action this time, so.
All right, Hester, you are up.
I know what's wrong with it. It ain't got enough arrows in it. And I'm gonna scoot up there to get a good line of sight. See that Starcaller is hacking away at it, and I'm gonna take some shots. And why the hell wouldn't I do sharpshooter?
Oh yeah, why wouldn't you?
Okay, that is a 7. It's low, but it still hits.
It's just enough to hit.
Okay. 21 points of piercing damage.
Your arrow sails through, splattering what remains of it, and like just misses the deep gnome in the back of this tent behind it. Like the arrow just right where it's fit, and he's like, ah! And Jimmy gets up beside the guy and he's like, "Oh my god, you almost killed him! Where's your head, Hester?
I was aiming for you.
Why would you do that? Jimmy's a nice guy."
Oh god, did I say that part out loud?
Yeah, he stares at you mouth agape. All right, bud.
Okay. Let's...
You got 2 more attacks, don't you?
Yes, I do. Oh no, I only have 1.
Okay. Oh, first round of combat. Is that what it is? Yeah.
First round of combat, I get 2. But yeah, so I will do that second attack.
Make it.
Yeah, I guess. Dirty 20.
Yeah. And
16 points of piercing damage.
minutes later. All right. Yeah, another solid hit here on this cube. It's still up though, looking pretty weak.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, so you stand in your ground. This pale orc is going to step up beside Scylla and swing her morning star at it.
Let's see if she can hit it. Nope. Actually, yes, because I forgot. It's AC 6. That was a natural 4. And they are going to do. Let's see. They do minimum damage. They do 8 points of damage to this cube. And they are going to take another swing. 12 on the die, so that hits. Much better damage, almost max. That is 13 points of damage, and you see this Morning Star come down and smash through this cube, and the cube is dead. And when this last cube finally falls, like, you can still hear screams and yells. People are moving about, but there's starting to become more of a lull, but more people are coming through and trying to just tend to those that have been injured, the couple of dead bodies that have appeared. What do you guys do as this kind of settles?
I think Hester is going to sentry up. He knows that these creatures are pretty difficult to see, so I think he wants to take a look out. Can he see any shimmering anywhere, like one of these is still around and just hasn't been caught yet?
Make a perception check or investigation. I'll let you choose.
I will do perception.
What's Starcaller and Scylla doing as this happens?
I want to sidle up to our new friend.
Same.
You were fine in battle there, friend. We appreciate your aid. Might we put a name to the face?
This individual turns around, this very kind of ripped, lean individual, and they hold out a fist for like a fist bump, and they're like, "It's Isla. Nice to meet you."
I fist bump. Aye, the pleasure is mine, friend.
And you are?
Aye, Artomis Starcaller, sworn knight of King Laertes of the Kingdom of Ember, Lion of the Deep, Breaker of Chains, Wielder of Dawn's Edge, and Friend of Shadow, Bane of Fiend.
That is quite the amassment of titles. Well done, well done. I'm just Isla the Scaled. And you can see on their like skin there are like scars that look like scaling almost on their arms and different parts of their body, and kind of like patchwork and stuff like that. And Isla turns towards you, Scylla, and it's like, your name, and holds out the fist for like a bump.
I think Scylla does the bump slightly wrong, and then my name is Scylla.
Turkey.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the turkey. It has been an honor to fight alongside you. You are quite powerful, and your words were quite inspiring.
Oh, well, thank you. I couldn't see somebody taken down like that. But you swing quite a fine blade there, and same to you. That is it just me, or is it a little bit darker here? You still have Dawn's Edge out.
Oh, my mistake, and I'll quaff the blade, and it'll kind of.
Oh, that's quite something. Nice. I see you're not the common folk around here.
No, we are ourselves strangers here. We have just joined the city.
Pleasure is mine. I came in last night.
Ah, excellent. You've met Jimmy then?
Yeah, I've met that insufferable one. And Jimmy's like, "Oh, hey guys, what's up? Oh, hey, Isla, and they're like, you don't get to call me Is. It's just Isla or Scales." Right, that's cool. That's cool. You guys, I see you met my fine friends here, my good companions, my bros, my party. I was just showing them about, and Is just like rolls their eyes and is looking at you guys like, are you really with this motherfucker?
He has a fine tour guide. Isla.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Artemis shrugs.
Isla, what brings you to the city? You are not from here, I assume.
No, I'm not from here. Just really passing through, stock up on some provisions, and make my way. Just taking what work I can, honestly.
Perhaps we will be in the city for some time, and if you will be here for a while looking for work, should we have need of your assistance, it would be nice to call upon you.
Yeah, I suppose I could extend services if needed. You guys got coin?
We have some.
All right, cool. You usually get paid for your kind of work, or you just, the true hero types where it's we do it for the good of mankind and all that?
Oh no, we get paid.
Okay, good, cool. Seem like the type of people I can roll with.
No, I don't like people. I just like coin.
Usually we do it for the good, and then payment happens as a result.
All right. Well, as long as there's payment at the end.
Yes, and I cannot help but notice that you have scales.
Well, I don't know if they're really scales. They look like that. I think they're just scars. I've always had them, probably from ship-brained parent or something. I don't remember too much of my youth.
It is wonderful to see on someone else.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I suppose so. I haven't really seen a Triton around here before.
Yes, my people are few and far between.
Well, no, I mean, it's a pleasure, I can't say I've met too many of you before. A little bit up on the surface near the coast, but yeah, really not down here before. You're a long ways off from the waters.
You come from the
As are
surface.
You. Yes.
Oh yeah, no, I came down here. I don't even know how many weeks or maybe even months ago, but no, I met up with a caravan that was coming down here. Just figured I'd stock up, maybe try to see, I've heard of Gracklestug before. Interesting city from what I've heard, but these guys weren't really concerned on making their way there, and I don't really feel like wandering. So I guess I'll hang out till someone either wants to lead me or I'll try to make my way back up.
Oh, excellent. Then perhaps yet again we have common cause. Besides the coin, we also look to eventually make our way towards the surface.
All right, this is getting a little weird with just how serendipitous this is all seeming to work out. Yeah, I know.
God, it's almost like someone wrote this meticulously to fit together, almost in this weird narrative sense.
Yeah, it's weird that there's more than a couple enterprising individuals with their sights on getting out of the Underdark or, whatever. No, cool. That's weird, but I'm not going to read into it too much.
I wouldn't. Yeah, no, definitely not.
I don't know about you guys or about the gnomes here, but there was some kind of nice looking stuff in some of these cubes. Are you iffy on taking that, or is it cool if I?
Hey, everybody gets a cube. Come on now.
I mean, there's 3 of you, 1 of me. Can we? Is it possible we could share something?
I think it would be fine should you take one, and we will not touch the one that you choose.
Yes, that's yours. This one over here is mine, and Scylla and Hester can share that one. Excellent.
Hester can have it.
Oh, cool. Great. Thanks, guys. All right. Why don't you show me which cubes you guys are going for? Because there is some loot here.
I want the cube I worked on over yonder.
Okay. All right. Seems like Scylla's not going for a cube.
No, Scylla doesn't believe in greed.
See,
mightier than thou.
I didn't see it. You all thought it. So.
Look at this non-murder hobo traditional player.
I'm sorry, didn't we meet Scylla under the pretense of, hey, let's go steal a red dragon egg from people we don't know?
No, she found a dragon egg.
Found it. Finders keepers.
That's right.
All right. So Isla will take the one to the north. So I guess Hester, it leaves you with the one right there. What did you get for your perception check, by the way?
It was a 21.
Okay. You don't notice any other cubes, and now that you've kind of got an eye out for them, you don't
That's
see
fine.
anything.
That's fine, because he was looking around and was doing a really, really deep look. And then when he finally settled on the spot where Isla and everybody were talking, this windswept effect started taking over, and he was looking at Isla, and You're the Inspiration started playing in the background.
What?
Nice. Okay.
Oh my god.
Cool. All right. Isla like literally has paid you zero
Yep.
attention.
That's fine.
I can just careless whisper, and then
we're
Isla
not
turns
careless
away.
whispering this.
All right. Why doesn't everybody make an investigation check here?
I think Scylla would help Hester find things, but
Oh, she's not that great.
Oh yeah, no, I couldn't. Just in case
hey,
anything
no,
good's there.
no. I was offering you advantage on the roll. If you don't want it, then I'll walk away.
What's your investigation bone?
Never again.
What's that
I have
bone?
a +4.
You get to say Matty Baddies. I get to say investigation bone, and we both suffer.
I have a +4.
You have a +4. I have a +3. I'll take the advantage, but I'm not going to roll much better than I already did.
Okay, then I think Scylla will just walk away.
I rolled one better than I just did.
Okay.
So I had originally rolled a natural 18. I just rolled the natural 19, so 22.
Wow,
Okay.
it's pretty good.
In
Thanks,
your
Scylla.
cube, you find 221 copper pieces, and you find 75 gold pieces. This is just in Nestor's cube. Or Hester, sorry.
75 gold pieces?
I believe that's what I said. Yes.
I don't listen to you.
And I'm taking away from the totals here that I rolled. So what did I tell you
I
again?
thought he was saying he was taking away my gold.
221 copper, 75 gold.
Yeah, that one.
Thank you. Okay, and then 75. Okay, just making sure I divvy this up correctly between everybody. The other thing you find is what looks like a slender stick with these interesting designs carved into it, and you would think this is perhaps some kind of wand. What did you get, my good Artemis?
-1.
Yikes!
No,
Negative
you
one?
didn't.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and I have a -2 bonus.
Oh no!
I imagine
You have
what
to
it
give
is.
something up to the cube.
Look, this is like karma. Artemis out here being greedy.
I imagine you're distracted because like a couple of deep gnomes have come over and they're just like profusely thanking you, especially the one that was like swallowed up and almost burned. And they're like, "Oh, thank you so much for saving me. Like, I don't know what happened, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you." And they're just, you're like trying to look over at the cube and see what's been dropped.
No, you needn't fear as long as that nickel. No, I mean, as long as Artemis Starcaller is here, I will be to defend the. Is that a? Nope, that's a rock. Yes, my pleasure.
Jimmy comes over though, and he's like, "Hey Artemis, I found some of this stuff. I mean, it'd be kind of cool if you let like your bud, like have a little bit of this for like helping you out so much. But like the rest is totally yours. I don't know, like if that's cool with you or anything."
Jimmy,
yeah.
finders keepers.
Oh God, okay.
If you ever take what is mine, I will eviscerate you.
Roll an intimidation.
Jesus.
You just said finders keepers to the guy that found things for you.
Yeah.
I'm a lot better at intimidation than I am at. Oh, it's a 14.
Okay, you just like put a giant paw on his chest and you keep leaning over. Dawn's edge is making everything darker around him, so it's just your red eyes, and he's like, "I think I just pissed my pants. It's all yours, man."
You have chosen well.
Okay. Jeez, Crow. You find 356 copper pieces.
All right.
And you find 64 gold pieces.
Cool.
And then Jimmy kind of like drops a couple more after the intimidation, and you get an extra 40.
Excellent.
The other thing that he drops is a
very fine looking chain shirt that seemed to be made out of this kind of silvery greenish material. Scylla, I imagine after you've helped Hester, you're kind of over by Isla, and she picks or they pick up some copper pieces and some gold themselves, but they hold up this kind of like small figurine looking thing, and they toss it towards you, and they're like, I really don't have any need for this or a want of this knickknack. That can be yours.
That is very kind, and it is shiny. How big is it?
It's small, and you see it's what looks like a silver raven. Fits into like the palm of your hand pretty easily.
It goes right in her pocket.
Okay. All right, and that is all you guys find within these cubes.
Okay.
What's the scene like here, Will? Is like business continuing, or are people in full on panic mode still? What's
people are not in panic mode. It seems like a lot of vendors are trying to, and like some guards have now arrived. It sounds like you can hear the kind of rough voice of Dorbo Diggermatics is like coming into the market here, and people are just now kind of alarmed. Some folks are consoling others, especially over the couple of deep gnome that were eaten essentially by the cubes. And there's definitely not like trade happening at the moment. People are just trying to kind of like settle their nerves here from this random attack. And Dorbo Diggermatic, after kind of like sending some guards after he comes in and kind of hears what the situation is, comes up to the lot of you and is like, so I understand we have you to thank for stopping these oozes from consuming my people.
We are in the right place at the right time, Mr. Diggermatic, and we did what we do, which is put an end to whenever it needs to be ended.
I appreciate you taking such control of the situation and dealing with it in your manner. That was much appreciated. I do have to ask, however, did you see where these oozes came from?
No, they were just upon us, but it seems they're mostly... Actually, no, I got nothing for you there, boss. They were just all of a sudden there.
They came from above.
Above? What do you mean by above? Like the ceiling?
It seemed to be, yes.
Oh, well, so you have clearly your Triton eyes see much.
Is that right?
You just saw them appear. You didn't see them fall from anything.
I think she just assumed.
But Dorbo's like looking up and he's like, I guess I will have to have the Enclave check the tunnels again, make sure that there's no cracks in our ceilings that they could be coming through. Hester, and he just kind of curtly nods at you.
Dorbo.
And who are you, large new face? And Isla is like, I'm Isla, the scaled. Pleasure to meet you. I assume you're in charge here. And Dorbo's like, no, yes, I'm in charge here. I'm Dorbo Diggermatic. Pleasure to meet you, Isla. Sorry it's under such circumstances. Again, thank you, but I will tend to my people now. Have you spoken to Nomi, though?
No, we were on our way to find them actually this morning. We hadn't quite gotten there yet.
They were taking care of a cave-in for me. A cavern over. I suggest you look there if she hasn't already completed her business. And then Jimmy appears and he's like, oh, hey, Dorbo, what's up? No, I was helping these guys lead them around. I was going to take them to Nomi. We heard about them collapse, and I've been showing them around the city. And Dorbo's like, shut up, Jimmy. I've already got problems with you enough for interfering with the gods last week. And Jimmy's like, I wasn't interfering. And Dorbo just stares him down like,
don't say another word. And Jimmy's like, oh no, it's cool, I'm sorry. Anyways, thank you. Perhaps this can serve as compensation. And he throws a gem at you guys. All of you roll a dexterity check or a dexterity saving throw. I'll say dexterity saving throw.
17.
11.
13.
All right, so the 17 wins it. You manage to snatch out of the air a quartz gemstone, and you know that this is a spell stone.
Ooh.
Second level.
Wow.
What do you guys want to do?
Looking around here, I know like it's not necessarily bustling anymore, but are there like, does anyone here look like a good tinkerer? Is there like a
Make an investigation check.
the thing that I'm best at?
Yes, your strong skills.
Is it 2?
Yeah, you're not noticing anybody. Nobody seems to stand out to you too much.
Even among these enlightened people, there is no one to fix my Gauss pistol. Alas. Perhaps on the morrow I will seek another.
What do you need fixed, man? You could have said something. I could help you out.
Ah, Jimmy, my boon companion. Yes, is there anyone here who works in experimental ranged weaponry? Perhaps a tinkerer or a delicate metalworker.
Oh, shoot, geez. Well, I guess on a magical end, there's Kazook Pixon. You know, that was Corton's dad, by the way, Kazook Pixon.
Oh, no.
He does a lot of stuff with like spell gems. Or no, I think I said that was his grandfather, if I remember correctly.
I believe so.
Yeah, that's his granddaddy. His father though, Pazook, he does some smithings. He might be able to help you.
Excellent. Ooh. I did rather make a scene with his mother, though. That might be a problem.
Oh no, dude, what'd you do?
I took she was a little bit distraught, and I took the moment to hammer home a just and righteous point to the Mr. Diggermatic that he must take my claim seriously, but in retrospect, I might have been hungry.
Oh, that's really unfortunate, dude. Well, I mean, Kazook's stall is like right over there. We could probably go talk to him, and then like if you become good buddies with him, like you became good buddies with me, I bet they'd work over Pazook, no problem.
It just seems real awkward, Jimmy.
That's cool. You know what? I'll take care of it. Don't you worry about a thing. And he gives you like finger guns as you walking away.
I can see nothing wrong with the situation.
Hey, I heard your son's dead. Fix my gun.
And he's walking over to this large orange tent to the southeast, and you just hear him go like, "Hey, Kazook, what's up, dude? I got a favor to ask."
That will go very well. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Has Dorbo left, or is he sort of like tending to everybody?
He's talking to a couple of other individuals that are a little bit hurt, and then starts kind of like leading them away from the grotto here.
Okay. Can I try to catch him quickly on his way out?
Sure, yeah. I imagine he's kind of close to the southeastern thing, and you run up to him.
Yeah, I sort of just trot up. Mr. Diggermatic, I understand that I entered on some very shaky terms yesterday, and I apologize greatly for the disturbance. I was very bold in my speaking. If you would forgive me for being bold again. I'm not going to lie to you, I don't actually know the depth of your conflict with Chipgrin and ours. but I do know that he has mentioned to me about knowing something regarding oozes. And I know you don't want to speak to him, but if I could serve as a sort of liaison, I would be happy to go speak with him and try to find something helpful. I know that coming back into Blingdenstone has been tense and will continue to be so. But anything that I can do and mine can do to broker peace and growth, I hope you know that's where this is coming from.
I would like the group to make me a charisma check.
Just straight charisma?
Yep, all of you.
Hey.
Okay.
What's everybody got?
18.
Nice.
21.
Nice.
7.
Okay, it's enough. You see Dorbo kind of glaring at you for a second, Hester, and then he looks over to the other members of your party kind of talking in the background. Isla is kind of chatting up Starcaller and Scylla for a moment, and more of the deep gnomes are kind of like tentatively coming up and like thanking you guys. And then Dorbo's eyes flick back to you, Hester, and he goes, if you keep doing deeds like this, I think I might be able to talk to Chipgrim, but I make no promises at the moment. And that's where we'll end it today.